Imagine walking through a forest, completely unaware that a creature is watching you from a nearby tree branch. This animal is so perfectly hidden that it looks just like a part of the tree. This incredible skill is called camouflage. It is nature's magic trick, allowing animals to blend into their environment so they cannot be easily seen. Camouflage is not just about changing colors, it is a complex art of survival. Animals use it to match the colors, patterns, and even the shapes of their surroundings, from the green leaves of the jungle to the white snow of the Arctic. This ability to become nearly invisible is one of the most important tools an animal can possess. Camouflage is a form of defense, or a tool for hunting used by countless species across the planet. For some animals, it is their primary way to avoid becoming another creature's meal. For others, it is the perfect way to sneak up on their own food without being detected. The natural world is a competitive place, and being seen can mean the difference between life and death. Therefore, over millions of years, animals have evolved amazing ways to match their homes. This evolution has resulted in some of the most beautiful and surprising adaptations we can find in nature, turning an ordinary animal into a master of disguise hiding in plain sight. Think of it as wearing the perfect costume for a specific place. If you were in a snowy field, you would wear white clothes to hide. Animals do the same thing, but their costumes are part of their bodies. A lizard living in the desert will have sandy-colored skin to match the endless dunes. A grasshopper living in a green field will be bright green to blend in with the blades of grass. This is not a choice they make each day. It is a feature they are born with. It is a brilliant strategy that helps them survive in a world full of dangers and opportunities, making them a seamless part of the landscape they call home. This natural concealment is a fundamental aspect of the animal kingdom's daily drama. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, the ability to hide is crucial. It dictates where animals live, what they eat, and how they behave. Understanding camouflage gives us a special window into the secret lives of animals. It shows us how clever and adaptable they are, constantly evolving to meet the challenges of their environment. The next time you are outside, look closely at your surroundings. You might be surprised by the hidden creatures that are quietly observing the world, perfectly concealed by their incredible camouflage. The natural world is a beautiful place, but it is also full of danger. For most animals, every day is a struggle for survival. The primary reason animals need to hide is to avoid predators. Predators are animals that hunt and eat other animals for food. A small mouse, for example, is a tasty snack for an owl or a snake. If the mouse can blend in with the dead leaves on the forest floor, the owl might fly right past it without noticing. By staying hidden, the mouse gets to live another day. This simple act of not being seen is the most effective defense for many vulnerable creatures in the wild. This constant threat from predators has driven the evolution of incredible camouflage. Animals that are better at hiding are more likely to survive and have babies. Over many generations, these survival traits become common in a species. This is why so many animals have developed colors and patterns that perfectly match their natural habitat. A deer's spotted coat, for instance, looks like the dappled sunlight filtering through the trees of the forest. This makes it very difficult for a wolf or a bear to spot the deer when it is standing still among the bushes, providing it with critical moments to escape when danger approaches. But it is not only the hunted that need to hide. Predators also rely on camouflage to be successful hunters. This is known as aggressive camouflage. A predator needs to get very close to its prey without being noticed. If the prey sees the predator coming, it will run away, and the hunter will go hungry. A tiger's orange and black stripes, for example, might seem very bright and obvious to us, but in the tall, shadowy grasses of its jungle home, these stripes break up the tiger's outline. This makes the big cat almost invisible as it silently stalks a deer or a wild pig, giving it the element of surprise. The need to hide, therefore, shapes the entire ecosystem. It creates a delicate balance between the hunter and the hunted. Both sides are in a constant evolutionary race, with predators developing better ways to see through camouflage and prey developing even more effective ways to hide. This dynamic pushes animals to become masters of their environment. Whether it is a tiny crab that decorates its shell with seaweed to hide from fish, or a powerful snow leopard whose coat makes it disappear against the Rocky Mountains, The need for camouflage is a powerful force that drives the amazing diversity of life on our planet. The animal kingdom is filled with spectacular examples of creatures that have perfected the art of camouflage. One of the most famous is the chameleon. This remarkable lizard is known for its ability to change its skin color. However, it does not just change color to match its background. It also changes color based on its mood, the temperature, or the light. A chameleon resting on a green leaf can turn a perfect shade of green. If it moves to a brown branch, its skin can shift to a mottled brown. This active camouflage allows it to adapt to different environments in real time, making it an incredibly successful and elusive creature. Insects are also true masters of disguise, often using a type of camouflage called mimicry. This is where an animal evolves to look like something else in its environment. The stick insect is a perfect example. As its name suggests, it looks exactly like a dry twig or a small branch. It can stay perfectly still for hours, and even sways gently as if moved by the wind. Predators like birds will look right at it and see nothing but a piece of wood. Similarly, the dead leaf butterfly is almost impossible to spot when its wings are closed. The underside of its wings looks just like a dry brown leaf, complete with veins and a stalk. Even large animals rely on camouflage for their survival. The snow leopard, which lives in the high Rocky Mountains of Central Asia, is a stunning example. Its thick fur is a smoky gray color with dark rosettes or spots. This pattern provides perfect camouflage against the snowy rocks and shadows of its mountain home. This allows the snow leopard to remain unseen as it hunts for mountain goats and sheep. Its ability to blend in is so effective that it is often called the ghost of the mountains, a mysterious predator that is rarely seen by humans, demonstrating its mastery of concealment in a harsh and open landscape. In the oceans, the art of disguise is just as important. The octopus is a genius of camouflage, perhaps the best of all. It can change not only its color, but also the texture of its skin in an instant. If it is moving over a rocky seafloor, it can make its skin bumpy and change its color to match the rocks perfectly. If it moves onto a patch of smooth sand, its skin will become smooth and sandy colored. This incredible ability, combined with its soft body that can squeeze into tiny cracks, makes the octopus an expert at disappearing from both predators and prey in the complex underwater world. Camouflage is more than just about color. It is a sophisticated strategy involving patterns, shapes, and behaviors. One of the most common methods is called background matching, where an animal's colors and patterns match its typical surroundings. A flounder, for example, is a flatfish that lives on the sandy ocean floor. Its skin is speckled with brown and beige tones that make it look just like the sand and pebbles it rests upon. This simple yet effective technique of color matching is used by countless animals, from desert lizards to Arctic foxes, whose white coats make them vanish into the snow, helping them to survive in their specific habitats. Another clever technique is called disruptive coloration. This involves using high contrast patterns, like spots or stripes, to break up an animal's outline. The zebra is a classic example of this. You might think that black and white stripes would make a zebra stand out, but in a herd, the stripes of many zebras merge together. This creates a confusing, flickering mass of patterns that makes it very difficult for a lion to single out one individual animal to attack. The stripes disrupt the lion's ability to judge the zebra's size, speed, and direction, giving the entire herd a better chance to escape from danger. Some animals take camouflage a step further by changing their physical shape, a strategy known as masquerade. They do not just blend in with their background, they pretend to be an uninteresting object like a leaf or a stick. We saw this with the stick insect, but many other creatures use this trick. There are species of katydids that look so much like living green leaves that you can even see fake veins and little brown spots that look like decay. By mimicking an inedible object, these animals are completely ignored by predators who are looking for a living meal, proving that looking like something boring can be a very smart survival tactic. Finally, behavior plays a critical role in making camouflage effective. An animal must know how to use its disguise properly. A creature that is perfectly colored to match a tree trunk must remain absolutely still when a predator is near. Any movement would give away its position. The bittern, a type of bird that lives in reed beds, demonstrates this perfectly. When it senses danger, it points its beak straight up to the sky and freezes. Its streaky brown feathers align with the vertical reeds around it, and it even sways gently with the wind, just like the reeds. This combination of physical appearance and behavior makes camouflage a truly powerful tool for survival in the great game of life and death in nature.